Okay, so I'm not going to show you what I look like because you won't want to see what I look like at the moment, but I am going to show you everything that I picked up from Target today to help our family out. We have got the flu at the moment, so we're going to listen to Natasha's talking hand today. I'm going to start down here, and then I'm going to also share some ideas that I have and tips and tricks to kind of help your family out when you go through the flu or any kind of sickness, just to kind of help you get through it. So over here, I've got 2 boxes of diapers, size 5, Honest brand, and size 7. This is the Target Up and Up brand over here. And then over here, you're going to see some things already opened because I went ahead and stocked things up so I can show you again some tricks that I do to help us get through not feeling well. Okay, so over here, I got a case of this Arizona iced tea. I did only go to Target. Of course, you're going to spend more, and I did, but sometimes that comes with easy things for your family when you are going through a season like we are, and we have 8 children and my husband and I. So 1 thing of vinegar, we use this to for cleaning and just for washing our clothes. So we ran out and we needed some more. 1 case of Pepsi, and 3 packs of 7-Up. I'll show you where the other one went in just a minute. Now, a little trick for me when I don't feel good. I know when I had COVID, it was the worst because I couldn't taste. But when I'm normally sick, when I can taste, something bubbly always kind of helps soothe my stomach. So that's just a little trick. I'm sure a lot of you already know that one, but that is 1 trick right there. And this is lemon lime flavored. And so I put 1 of these into the fridge. Now up above here, I'm going to show you again what's going on. I picked up 4 of the grape, and this has, as you can see right here, 33% more electrolytes. So this did cost me about 55 cents more for that. However, I do think it's worth it. So I picked up 4 of those and 4 of, what is this kind, Berry Frost. And I do have 2 in the fridge at the moment. And then I went ahead and I picked up this Tylenol. It is grape flavored. I did have 6. 1 is in our snack bag, and I'm going to also show you that. It's a lot of tricks and tips in my Aldi snack bag, so I can't wait to show you kind of how I go about that. 2 of these, we ran out, or well, didn't run out. What I'm saying is we needed to re-get them. Sometimes they tear, because of the plastic. We've left some other places as well when we had soccer. So I went ahead and I picked up 2 because this is really helpful with like the babies and your kids. Okay, and so these are really helpful too, not just with your toddlers, but when your kids do not feel well and you want to give them a little snack. And most of the time we'll put it in like a baggie, but sometimes those baggies will tip and tilt off wherever they're resting and spill everywhere. So this is a nice little trick because the lid stays on and keeps the snack inside. And when they want it, it's there and convenient, and they can hold it with the handle. So it's not just for toddlers. I feel like this is a good thing even for an adult if they need a snack, but they're not wanting it at that moment. That way it doesn't spill and make a big mess. So there's that. I went ahead and I got some more lotion. This is the lavender scent. Again, when you don't feel good, smelling lavender is very calming. So I keep one in my living room and I just kind of put it on their chest, kind of like what they do with Vicks, But lavender is very calming. Hence, that's why they put it in your kids' liquid bath soap and their lotion for bedtime because it's calming. So I did pick up one of the soaps as well. I did have 4 of these cups. They were 4 different styles. Here's one more right here. So I picked up 4 because they come in handy for any child mainly. They don't just have to be 1 or 2 years old. They can be 6 or 7. Sometimes this helps them just so that way you have no spills. We do have other cups I'll show you in a minute that we use with straws to help too. But anyways, I went ahead and got 4 more of those just to have on hand. This one's bluey. And then to stock up on some canned goods, mainly soup. So this one is chicken noodle. I believe I picked up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of those. 3 cans of this chicken pot pie. Now we do have some that don't feel too bad. So I think that might help them. you know, if they get hungry, because Mama's not cooking right now. We are doing a lot of easy peasy things last night. I did try to make tacos and beef enchilada, or not enchilada, quesadilla tacos. But today I'm just not feeling too good. So yeah, so we're going to kind of go with soup, whoever would like that. 4 cans of tomato and basil. I thought once we were starting to feel better, you know, us older ones that do like tomato soup can do like this and a grilled cheese. So we got 4 loaves of bread, or they can have just plain toast, butter and toast, or cinnamon and sugar toast as well. I don't mind. We ran out of ketchup, so this will hold us over until I can make it to Aldi's and do a big stock up. And then over here, to make my life easier so we don't have to deal with dishes right now, I went ahead and I did get paper plates. I don't always buy these, but when we need them for times like this, I think it's really a great thing that they have them. So I went ahead and got that. So we just made a pizza, or Ruby did at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and use these rather than our plates, so we do not have to wash. I picked up 2 of these packages of straws. They're 100 count. I'll show you what I did with the other one. 2 boxes of this house blend medium roast, 22 K-cups in each. If you buy 2, you will only spend $13.99 on each box. I think originally they're $16.99. 2 boxes of honey flavored graham crackers. This is just so once they start feeling better and they want more of something to taste rather than just this plain saltine crackers that I purchased. I did get 2 of those. And then I also got 2 bags of the oyster soup crackers, so they can have it with the soup if they would like, or they can have it like this as a snack. I don't mind. 1 box of Cheez-Its crackers, just to have on hand if they would like that. And then my husband's not feeling good, and I'm not, and my kids that do like tea, so I got night X for them. And then I also got chamomile and lavender. And then this one is peachy green, peppermint, and cherry blossom. So a little bit of a variety of teas just to kind of help at nighttime or whenever they would like it. When you don't feel good, I feel like a glass of tea is like just really lovely. And we have been making those pumpkin muffins. We have ran out on our pumpkin puree, and so I thought this would be nice to have. It's a nice big can, so I ended up getting 6 of those. I don't know the price on those, but that's from Target. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have going on for our snack options. I did have this shelf in my bathroom, if you remember. I brought it down. I feel like it's more convenient at the moment. That way the ones that are feeling well, they can help themselves anytime they want. There's a time where I'm like, go at it, because I'm not cooking a ton. I just can't. And I want them to be able to have things they want. So over here, what? Yeah. My little guy's watching me though. So I got a bunch of these instant lunch chicken flavored soups. Some of my kids really do enjoy this, and so I wanted to just go ahead and have that on hand. We still have a bunch of our popcorn. I went ahead today and I got a box of 24 count of these unsweetened applesauces just to add to our applesauce. And then I did pick up 3 boxes of these goldfish. So there's one here and there's one more up here. I'm going to show you over here first before I get up there. Down below, we already had some raisins on hand. I did pick up 2 bags of these. One is in our emergency bag. I'll show you in a minute. And then 2 boxes of the chicken and the biscuits. These were so pricey, $3.79. I do remember that price. They used to have a really big box at Target. I don't normally buy these unless it's like we're not feeling well, because it's just like that nice flavor that sometimes calms your stomach with all the salt. So that's what that's for. I did buy 1 more box of the yogurt squeezes. It had the banana and the strawberry this time in it. And then I bought 2 boxes of peanut butter and crackers, because that sometimes is really nice when you start feeling better as well. Now up above here, I bought a bag of these. I think they're peppermint or spearmint. I'm not sure. But sometimes those also help your stomach when you're not feeling well, just to pop one in your mouth. And also when you're throwing up, just to kind of get that taste out of your mouth. That other box of straws I went ahead and put in here, because these will come in handy when we are doing smoothies and with the Pedialyte in the water. And I'll show you the cups in a minute on what we use those with. One thing of animal crackers, I had a couple and I was like, oh my goodness, wish I bought these sooner. This really did help my stomach earlier, so I'm thankful to have those on hand. And then there's the other box. I bought a box of these teething, sweet potato, and banana. One box of these Z-bars for like the little kids. And then I bought 2 boxes of the Cliff bars for the older ones. But again, anyone can have them. These we already bought like, I don't know, a few weeks ago. And then I just got this rest in there. And then I did also get a box of, I went to Aldi's just for bananas and I think cereal. And what else? Oh, 5 bags of apples. So I'll show you that in a minute too. But I got 2 of these. Sometimes this is nice just to have in a baggie, not even have like a bowl of cereal, just have it in a baggie with no milk. I picked this up at my local grocery store when I ran in today. This sounded really good. Bananas and cream. It's like, I don't know. Someone told me about this, and so I was like, I'm just going to grab 2 boxes. So I did. That way, whoever wants it, it's here. It's not downstairs. None of this is downstairs right now. I kind of wanted to just have this all available for whoever needs it. And then here is another box or container that I'm holding in some snacks. We've got 2 packages of Chomps. I have another package in my emergency bag over here. I'll show you in a minute. 4 of these rice cakes, chocolate. They've already gotten into it because it's light and airy. 2 bags of these freeze-dried strawberries I bought today, and 2 bags of the apple slice cinnamon. And one is, again, is in my emergency bag. I'm about to show you guys in 1 second. So this little section over here is definitely really helpful for a mom or for any parent, to be honest. So I hope this encourages you guys, you know, to have something like this on hand because it just makes simple when you can't cook, you know, and you need things that are on hand for your kids where they can come and help themselves. And that's what I'm doing. All right, and so I'm going to go ahead and show you this bag right here. This is the bag I purchased from Aldi's. I have purchased quite a few of these bags. They are insulated, which is really nice because you can take along a lunch inside if you want to. What I do with this bag, I put snacks and different things in. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got. Okay, so in this bag here, I'm going to go ahead and pull out everything one at a time and show you. So we have a bag of goldfish. Instead of taking that whole box, I've just poured in some in this freezer baggie. I have a package of wipes. And then I also have our diapers for the kids that need them. 1 bag of pretzels. 1 bag of the apple sliced, freeze-dried. And then I also put a little stack of paper plates because that will come in handy for many things. And so I like to always have that in if I have it. And then this is for the little guy in case of emergency. We always have baby food because when you're in an emergency, you are not thinking, let me grab this, let me grab that. But having a bag ready to go is so helpful. I can't tell you how many times I've been so grateful to have this bag. Especially with my little ones not feeling good. If I need to run to the doctors, I can grab this bag so easily and just head out and not feel so stressed. And I do add a spoon in, so he's got chicken and a vegetable, and then he's got like the breakfast blend. And then we also have a bag where I have napkins, I have Tylenol, baggies, and straws. So whoever would need this, I can't tell you again how many times I've been grateful to have this. And then we also have some Chomps and peanut butter and crackers. I have a couple little bags of animal crackers ready to go for whoever needs that. And then this is like kind of like for the little ones. It's got applesauce pouches, different variety of applesauce as well. And then the yogurt pouches and teethers. And then we also have some drinks in here like Arizona iced tea. And I believe I also packed 2 cans of pop. So we have Pepsi and 7-Up. So I know that might seem silly to have pop in there, but I promise you there's been so many times I've had to take kids to the emergency room or to the doctors, or we're out and about and someone gets sick and these things have always come in handy. Or I've gotten a headache and I'm like, oh, I wish I had such and such, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's in that bag, let's get it. So this is a must for this mama when you have 8 children. And honestly, if I didn't have children, having something like this maybe in a smaller bag would be even a good option, you know, for yourself or for you and your husband or whatever, because emergencies happen and you can't always plan for them, but you can easily grab that bag to go. So I hope this helped. I'm going to go ahead and put everything back in and then show you what I have going on in my refrigerator. And then one more thing I was thinking about as I was packing this up again and zipping it, we also have a gray backpack that is insulated as well, and we always pack that with water. That way everybody has a bottle of water in case they get thirsty. So this and that other bag is like always a must, plus our diaper bag. But again, I always like to keep extra diapers and wipes in here because sometimes I, as a human, forget to replenish that other one. But this bag I check a little bit more frequently because of the snack situation and wanting to make sure our emergency bag is always ready to go. Again, I'm so thankful that I have all this on hand now. My goal is to have a spot downstairs. After getting sick again this time with how large of a family I have, I want to have a section and a shelf where I keep Pedialyte, extra things like this on hand, and even like paper plates and straws, and then just certain snacks and soups and things. And then like every 6 months to a year, if we haven't used it, you know, obviously date check and everything like that. But we get sick at least once a year for sure. But it's nice to have something like this ready to go because I kind of had to run out today, and that was kind of hard with not feeling good. So just encourage you guys, if you're feeling good and you have an extra $100 or so, maybe just get a few things to put on a shelf for your family, so that way you're not in the same situation like we were. But thankfully we did have some things on hand, so I was grateful for the things that we did purchase at Aldi's. We had a bunch of apple juice, we had some bread, and we did have soup and crackers and things like that. So it's not that we were all out, but there were some things I wish I had. Okay, so in here in our refrigerator, I went ahead and I redid everything because I wanted to show you guys another trick that I normally have, but this time we kind of just ran low on. Thankfully, we did have 2 Pedialyte already in our refrigerator, so that was a huge blessing. We were able to offer that to them so I could get to the store. So I already replenished that with 2 new ones. And then over here is like our little beverage section. So this is the 7-Up I was telling you about that really does help with, you know, when your stomach's upset. And then this is something new. It's Good and Gather brand. It is just sparkling water, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this. It's unsweetened, but I thought it was worth the try because it does have that bubbly feel. Pepsi, and then Arizona. And then I do have food here. I did the other night make hard-boiled eggs. I never got to it because of how I felt, so they're in here waiting for me, and then we just have some things there. Today I went and I got some cheese, so that way if we want to make some grilled cheese, we're ready to go. So I got those cheese today at Target. We have eggs already, but we're not eating them right now. And then when I went to Aldi's today, I had a request from a young one. They wanted a bunch of Honeycrisp apples, so I did just that. So I picked up, I believe, 5 bags. They are all in here waiting for someone to eat them. And then I got 1 bag of Cuties and bananas. And then we also have some canned fruit on the bottom, because some of the kiddos that are feeling well, they asked for that. So I like to always have them cool and ready to be used. Okay, and then moving over to the freezer, this is another thing that is like a big thing for me, is just having easy food ready to go. So I have plenty of pizzas, chicken nuggets, fries. So I did pick these all up today at Target. And then over here, I have just a little basket ready to go so I could take it to them and ask them what they would like. And so it has a bunch of just of these Outshine popsicles. And then I have a bunch here for backup because we go through them very quickly. I did learn not to buy the thin little ones We do have some in this basket, but then they were asking for like 2 or 3, which I didn't mind. They can have 7. They can have a whole box. When you don't feel good, this is so convenient, but I just thought maybe the bigger bars might be a better option. So we're just gonna see, and then maybe next time we'll try the little ones again. But price-wise, I feel like I got more for my money with the bigger bars. And then in the back here, we have pancakes and sausage, like corn dogs basically, because I did buy corn dogs here today as well. But I got 3 of the breakfast ones because in the morning it's really hard for us to get going. So I went ahead and got 3 of those, 1 of the box of corn dogs, and then 4 bags of mango chunk. That seems to be like a really easy thing for the ones that don't feel good. But most of them really don't even want to eat right now. It just breaks my heart. But when I was really under the weather the other day, I didn't want to eat, so I totally understand. So I just offer whatever I can to them, and just try to keep it light and airy. So that is it. I hope my little tricks helped you guys, and I will see you real soon, hopefully. And here's my bananas as well. I almost forgot.
Hey guys, so we are, well, it started all on, we're sick, just to put it out there, but it started on my son's birthday, Elias, February 1st. He ended up coming down with, in the afternoon, his stomach was hurting him, and then he started throwing up, and so he wasn't like really happy to play with his toys, because obviously he didn't feel good. So he kept them all on the couch near him. But anyway, so that went on for about 4 days for him, of just like back and forth, not feeling well. 1 day and a half, I'd say, throwing up. And then today is what, February 5th, I want to say. I'll have to make sure, and I'll put it here just in case. But he's feeling much better. He's very happy and active. Still, sometimes he gets a little worn out from, just trying to get better. So he'll sit back down and relax. But this morning, literally right at the same time, my sweet Caitlin and my sweet Mabel baby all of a sudden just started throwing up. And Caitlin's like, my stomach hurts so bad. And then she threw up. So, and then maybe a half an hour later, my son Aiden threw up. So we have 3 throwing up right now. I'm trying to think. And then Nevaeh feels fine, but she did say she has a little bit of a headache, so she's just gonna rest too. I mean, just like the rest of us. I know the ones that feel good, they're like, it's so boring. How's it 8 o'clock? I mean, now it's 9:45. But when you don't feel good, and you have all that energy, you want the windows open and you want to do things. And when you don't feel good, you just want the room dark and maybe a little lamp on, real cozy. Actually, in my room, we're like, it's really chilly for some reason, which you would think heat rises. But in this room, because we are above our garage, it gets cold. So I have a little space heater over here for me. And my daughter, Caitlin, was really cold. So when you just don't feel good and you're worn out and you haven't eaten much for the day, I feel like, you're fighting at your body. So I have not thrown up, surprisingly, but I have not felt very well. So I'm just resting. I've got Mabel in here with me on the couch over there. And then my son, Boone, he's way over there resting in the pack and play. He finally took a little nap. Again, it's 9:46, so I guess it's bedtime for him. But he's doing good. Dirks is doing good. Nevaeh's doing good. Daniel's doing good, and Ruby. So hopefully they will all stay well and healthy. I have not thrown up, thank the Lord, but I have had body aches and chills and, just not feeling the best. My stomach's turning, and so I have not really eaten anything today. Hardly had any coffee, so lots of water. But, so yeah, just give you guys a little update on what's going on, and hopefully tomorrow looks a little bit brighter.